Hail Caesar, hail science. Actually, due to vitamin D, darling, winter in Nordic zones is more bearable. You can like survive a little longer without nervous or emotional or physical breakdown. So like in the Soviet days we were not educated. Even though I come from medical family, my mother never told me take vitamin D every winter especially, and summer also, because in this area summertime not enough unless you sunbathe every day, like every opportunity when there is sun coming from the clouds, which is not very often. And then you have to drop everything, your job, your family, and run somewhere and lie in the sun. No, only my grandfather used to tell me every summer you should go to the Black Sea coast and get some suntan. This will be a good prophylaxis and ensure that during the winter you survive. He had some truth and he had some knowledge, but unfortunately a couple of weeks or even 1 month in Sochi does not save you, darling,
Not save
from
us.
the vitamin D deficiency. You have to take it, and we are now taking liposomal solution, some fancy modern stuff
Yes, spray.
where spray in the mouth, where vitamin D is encapsulated in some fat, in some artificial fat. They say, ChatGPT said that the idea behind this is better absorption, but no scientific data that definitively can like confirm that this is really working. So for now we're just believing the hype and paying maybe extra. But no, we're not paying extra. This is some cheap stuff. And also it's early winter, like middle December, which means it's time to hunt for some new iPhones. And the stars coincided in the good position above us, and we are getting new iPhones hopefully today. And to somebody who was,
Why? We don't know.
because the star aligned in the proper constellation, we have some extra funding and we will sell our old generation ones, losing quite a lot actually. But to be future proof for 1-2 years more, perhaps this is a good idea. And for anyone who was dreaming that sanctions are somehow affecting Russia, maybe they are, like poor people getting poorer. But like availability of Western goods has not suffered. So like here we don't have official Apple resellers anymore. The shops are still there. They are still selling iPhones and Macs and whatnot at a huge premium, exorbitant prices. But as usual, and as was the case before that, before the whole debacle with the wars and sanctions, we have some small companies, God knows how they survive, maybe they have some contacts with the government. They bring in the gray imports from all over the world, so they sell and offer more than any official Apple reseller can. So you can shop and see all the assortment of iPhones from wherever you want in the world. Double physical SIM, the most expensive premium option. For some reason they are like almost $3,000, like 2,800 or something, with 2 physical SIM cards. They are available, I think, only for China and for some other regions in the Far East, like Singapore maybe, or something like that. Then you can buy regular eSIM plus nano SIM, which is the one we are going after, because we are not ready to jump to all electronic eSIM, which is also available. Double eSIM.
And why double? Why not 3 SIM, 4 SIM?
It's not practical.
Not possible.
It's even double SIM still uses only one transmitter. iPhones don't have two radios, they have only
This is
one
I
radio.
understand it,
And
but why we can?
when you speak on one line, the other gets disconnected. But like intermittently, they can keep connection to the base stations. First one, then the other, sharing radio time from one radio transceiver. So I think it's already not practicable to add one more eSIM and to share between 3 SIM cards. I don't know, maybe some technical limitations. So that's the 2 maximum SIM cards limit remains the same, whether it be 2 physical SIM cards or 1 electronic, 1 physical, same thing. But everything is available, and the pricing is also actually quite nice. Let's not like split the hide of a killed bear before we actually hunt it. Let's wait till we get the iPhone in our hands. But so far,
Maybe
like,
this is fake.
no, because we used to have those Peter GSM shops all the time here in St. Petersburg. It's not something new. They've always been there. And the pricing is of course a little bit more costly than in United States of America, the original iPhone Mecca. But really, which was surprising, it's like even better than Southeast Asia. Like we checked Malaysia and Thailand, I think the same. Even better than in South Asia. So like better than in Europe. We're paying less than European guys. But Europe is known for the worst kind of markups on all iPhones, because they have to provide for illegal immigrants there. Illegal immigrants will not feed themselves. They have to be fed and housed, and all the amenities provided to them at the cost of taxpayers and regular paying and working European citizens.
They take this crest.
Like they bear this cross.
Yeah,
They bear this cross patiently, because they understand that they were the colonizers before, and now they have to compensate and give back to the brown community of the world. Okay, anyhow, we are almost there. We try to shoot a little bit in the shop if they don't complain. But this is the Atlantic Mall, Atlantic City Mall, where the small, non-conspicuous, even in the address they don't advertise Atlantic City Mall. They just put street address and the number. On the first floor premium location, a small kind of like pickup point. There is no samples, no nothing, just guys sitting around at desks and giving you your orders and taking your money. We are second floor.
Здесь только качественный материал, качественный.
Nice materials. Вкусные шишечки.
Шишечки заказала нам вот эти непротекающие, железные бедрышки нам заказала, ленты брендированные заказала.
Какие пальцы.
Palm trees, huh? Even palm trees are going. And I can tell you, the first floor premises, like all those commercial spots here and units, are pretty expensive. I don't know, this company for iPhones, they could have just put themselves up somewhere smaller. But for some reason, they chose quite a posh, like ostentatious mall, which is actually the poshest mall in the neighborhood. Which somehow, and the pricing is not premium, on the contrary, they are much cheaper, significantly cheaper than local guys who used to be premium resellers. What you make of it, darling? Why?
I'm here.
Nobody rents
Price.
and they got a good price, or they got it for free? I don't know. They have only 2 spots in St. Petersburg. One somewhere in the center on Maratha Street, and the other one here at the outskirts, kind of. Begovaya, but strange. This doesn't make sense, like strategically and business-wise. If you are a budget reseller which prides themselves on super cheap prices, how come you sit next to Karl Lagerfeld, Bugatti and other premium brands? What the heck? How they make it? I don't understand. And there we go, iPicture. Zero people around. Uh-oh. Как же. Вам, да? Секундочку. Исторический момент. Наконец-то у нас будет iPhone. Может быть, вы правда торгуете iPhone?
Конечно. Любой адрес.
А как вот странно, у вас вроде как бы бюджетно, да? Ну типа самые дешевые айфоны в Питере, наверное, новые. А вы сидите в самом дорогом торговом центре.
Правильная организация бизнеса.
Так вот я удивляюсь, как так? Так, заказ.
Связываемся с банками, не говорим, что рассрочка бесплатная, вшивая в цену товара. Это всех платежей.
Слушайте, а раньше был еще какой-то Питер GSM, это не вы, да? То есть...
Нет, это не мы, это наши. Я так понимаю, что мы сейчас самый большой.
Ага. И они еще до сих пор живы, да?
Да, конечно.
Так, вот такой у меня заказ мощный.
502 029. Сейчас минут.
Box already chafed. I'm afraid the iPhone aluminium will be the same. Так, давай посмотрим. Product of China. 17 Pro Max Deep Blue 1 terabyte. Product of China. Надеюсь, он не будет через неделю так же сам выглядеть. О, а здесь, смотри, все по какому-то вьетнамски. На твоем. Это у тебя вьетнамский будет.
Но главное, чтобы было физическое и eSIM.
Ну да. Вот
Проверь.
смотрите, здесь как...
Это Гонконг?
А это гонконгский?
Ну да, я так понимаю,
Ага.
да. А здесь
Похоже.
это австралиец.
Да? Ага.
У меня австралийский.
А не понимаю, где здесь написано? Ну, там написано Product of China, сделано в Китае. А здесь, на этом месте, все на каком-то...
Ну, вижу, что-то там Малайзия, но это, наверное...
То есть он, может, в Малайзии сделан?
Вообще 2 завода всего. Это
Да?
в Китае, да, в Индии.
То есть есть шанс, что они на разных заводах сделаны?
Да.
Да, вот здесь должно быть 300, по-моему, 60. Да, посчитайте, пожалуйста, и я добавлю.
359.
Ага, хорошо.
Получается, с вас еще 10 600.
Darling, your iPhone made somewhere in Malaysia. One of them, and
ProMax.
actually very different. This one
ProMax.
reads English on the back side, yeah? iPhone 17 Pro Max, the blue one model, and this one reads all in Vietnamese, I think. English, Malaysian, MS, I'm not sure what is MS, and Vietnamese. So like there is a good chance these two identical almost iPhone, one silver and one blue, were made in 2 different Apple factories around the world. Okay, start with yours maybe, I don't know.
Oh, stuck. Oh no.
Oh.
Silvia. Why are you laughing?
Because I still cannot get to terms with this new design. New design is atrocious. Check the display, remove this and switch it on. Let it switches on. Like brand new, looking quite good, the aluminum chassis. But like, what will happen to it? I hope not this. After couple of months operation. Okay, and then start unpacking the next one.
Maybe you want?
No, I trust you, darling. Go on. Hi Peter GSM. iPhone unboxing.
Look. Mine.
This is mine, not yours. Yours is okay, Hola, but then we check later. Let's check this one. And check the camera, like the camera lenses. No extraneous objects, all looking good.
No scratch, no damage.
No scratch, no damage. Let's try switching on. Maybe, no. Maybe we go to cafe and there we like change our SIM cards. Swap eSIMs we try. First visual test successful. Passed. Quality control passed. Are you check, darling, on yours the lenses? Check for the camera.
I didn't see any. Hello. Congratulations.
Congratulations and celebrations. Let's go set them up. So guys, as you have witnessed, it's pretty easy buying iPhone in Russia in 2025 Christmas. Christmas for cash, yeah. We paid cash. No, but in Europe still you also can legally pay up to 10,000. We paid only like within $4,000, less than 4,000. So it's all legal. It's good, but we paid cash. We got pretty nice paper bag. And we got new iPhones made God knows where. One in Hong Kong, the guy said, but I'm not sure, but he said looks like Hong Kong. And the other one maybe Malaysia. Because the guys told us there are 2 plants now producing the new iPhones. I didn't know. I thought they were still made all in China. And he said that part of them is made in Malaysia. I don't know. Mine is made in China. And yours maybe in Malaysia. Which is kind of, maybe it's a good thing then.
Yeah.
Malaysia. We like. Philippines, Malaysia, East Asia, East Indies. This is almost our second home now. We even understand a little Bahasa. You wanted to cafe? Okay, but maybe we should order there.
Okay.
Let's get a cup of coffee and get the iPhone set up. Set up almost there, waiting for eSIM app to load. It is not loading. Only quarter of the scale finished and done after 10 minutes. I don't know what's it doing. Syncing iCloud, I think. You happy with your new iPhone then? Why you not setting it up? You're sitting in the old one. Why we buy a new one? Huh? What
Oh,
we-
good. I'm happy. Look at this.
But why you not setting it up?
Right.
You want to transfer
not
everything? And finally, we are on the new iPhone.
Woohoo!
Are we in frame? Something is in frame. How? Why is it so empty around? How is the stabilization? And most importantly, I wonder if the microphones on the previous one were surprisingly good. Like sometimes I was even amazed. If not for the glitch, sometimes this spatial microphone form was beaming something wrong and there were some distortions. But the way it could like isolate the environmental noise from the voice was nothing short but amazing. Oh, Art Lev shop. This is some kind of military equipment and expedition gear. And those not slingshot, what they call crossbow things which can shoot. What we call arbalet in Russian, crossbows. And that
Look
gun I don't know, that look like firearm.
And look at this Christmas.
4X. I don't know, they make them all everywhere. I remember in
Lord, my
Peterland,
eyes.
they also make this Christmas deer. Where's Santa Claus and his
He's a
partner woman Снегурочка
granddaughter.
and granddaughter? Yeah, I don't know. A little bit different, darling, on the lens department. We now have only 4x zoom optical, and then next one 8x, but already like also as a setting for separate lens. How they manage? Because the sensor is now 48 megapixel, they can crop in more, so kind of 8x cropped 4K. Interesting. Okay, let's gear up for the outer space. Wow, winter still there. It will rain soon, darling. According to weather forecast, rain is expected within several hours. Mercury, look at the lens now.
Yes.
4x. A little bit not as big zoom as we had, but now we have 8x also here. 8x might still be like full 4K from 48 megapixel sensor. It's not cold, darling, it is warm. And we still can kind of walk and hold iPhone in our hand and be like 99% sure nobody will snatch it. Unlike London and Paris. This is some advantage of St. Petersburg, and we are in a very busy space, but I'm still like keeping alert and rolling my eyes around for some random electric bikers who can also. You can get your phone snatched here as well. Just not as sure as in Paris or London. We'll be descending down into the dungeons of the underground. So look at that, darling. Peter told us that they are the competitors of Peter GSM. I see that the repertoire is not changing. Battery run down. Let's try 0.5 lens. Wide angle. And we are rolling in the middle of the night. Nighttime St. Petersburg. Mercury shopping mall on the left. And we are proceeding along the boulevard flanked with trees. Not birch trees though, but some other trees. Many times we have walked here before, and here we go and coming back here again. I don't know, maybe we die here in this city. This city never allows us to go away. We come back to it. We come back to it. Even though it's dreary and cold and dark and gloomy. Kids are crawling. Where's your jeweler, darling? We're looking for a jeweler to fix the ring. You know where he is?
Yes, not exactly, but yes.
Approximately.
approximately.
Today we bought not only iPhone, but also
Look
Uzbekistan bowl,
This is
soup
so
bowl from
beautiful.
Uzbekistan. So beautiful, but a little bit too small, but good for something else. But for soup, this one for me. And also pitahaya, dragon fruit, cheaper than in Bali, maybe. I'm not too sure, but this one cost for kilo, I don't understand, 300 rupees. What is this, darling? How much we paid? 2.99, 3.59,
Not
four
two,
different,
But this one.
four
Three,
different. Okay, and how much? A little bit more than 1 kilo. 380. I think they cheated us. I was supposed to pay only 317, but for this we need some app. And where is our app? Перекресток. We needed the app, darling. Raisins from Uzbekistan, same as Turkey but better. Peanuts, plums, the pine nuts. Oh, pine nuts, very expensive then. Why they 100 grams, he said? Lavash bread, some confectionery and sauces. Oh, we got some sauces. Filippo Beria, darling. This is from the Soviet Union. And bees pollen. The one which I'm really excited about. But maybe not as good as the Altai. We still get to go to the shop and buy to the organic shop and buy Altai one. And dried apricots, kuraga, and sunflower seeds to munch on a rainy, dark evening together with some TV show. Kitchen a little bit stocked up. Bananas. We got something.
Oh, what is this?
This is smoothie from 2 days old.